Welcome back, my friends, to the Psychic Next Door. I want to thank each and every one of you for taking the time to tune in, as well as for your overwhelming support for subscribing, liking, and even commenting on my videos. I am truly grateful for you. My goal today and always is to provide you clarity and peace through these spirit-driven messages. Remember, these are just general readings, not one-to-one. So if it doesn't resonate, just leave it behind. All right, this reading was created for my beautiful fire sign, my Leos, for the month of September. However, it is a timeless reading and can resonate at any given period. All right, as we shuffle the cards, let's dive into a bit of the astrology that could better help guide you throughout the coming months. I don't know about you guys, but Mercury retrograde last month was a very rocky period. So I'm glad we are moving away from that energy. So the great thing about the remainder of this year is we're going to be focused on purging any toxic relationships, ideas, negative patterns, bad habits that have been consuming us. As Uranus goes retrograde into Taurus this month, this is the beginning of a new chapter emerging for all of us. Also, during this period, Pluto enters Capricorn for the final time. This is also signaling the close of a long chapter and the opening of doors for a very fresh start. Now that summer is coming to a close, this is an excellent time to develop healthy and positive routines and going after those goals. Overall, in the world of astrology, the key message for the month of September is a fresh start and the ability to set the trajectory of your life in the direction in which you desire. All right, let's take a look and see what we've got so far. So Leo, the first thing that Spirit wants to highlight is this card, Know You're Loved. They kind of want to drop a quick message up front before the reading gets started. Some of you are kind of feeling left behind. You're just not feeling worthy. You've kind of been struggling, whether it's in your relationships, business, and so on. Know that your spirit guides are with you. Those that have crossed over are with you and guiding you every day. Feel comfortable in knowing that you always have them by your side. Sometimes we feel in this physical world we're kind of alone, you know, the Lone Ranger. They're showing me the words Lone Ranger. You're just kind of feeling alone, and they want you to know that as you walk through this path, you walk through life, they are here, okay? If you feel comfortable, talk to them out loud. Talk to them in your mind. They can hear what you're thinking, what you're feeling. You know, ask them for guidance. Ask them if you're headed in the direction in which is best for your overall good. Okay? Look for signs. They will give you signs. Quiet your mind and allow yourself time to think and meditate. All right. Very much along the same lines as Know You're Loved, attuned to the divine. So oftentimes when you feel as though you're lost and maybe you've hit a part in your life where you're just like, I don't know if I belong here. I don't know if I'm going in the right direction. Do I stay at my current employer? Do I leave my current employer? Is the relationship that I'm in, is it really a healthy and happy one long term for me? Is this for my best good? Okay. And it seems as though, my beautiful Leo friends, you're kind of going through that rut right now. Okay, they showed me the word rut. When you're going through these moments and stages in your life, it's important to kind of do what I mentioned here. Quiet your mind. Allow yourself the ability to explore new ideas, new thoughts, new patterns in your life. That often kind of kickstarts what you're looking for, okay? So these cards represent your current energy. Some of you are very much in your own feelings, right? You're just feeling kind of down and out. You're kind of questioning everything. Others of you are feeling as though you are tied to a situation. Okay, that's where the Eight of Swords comes in. You're tied to a situation. You feel that there's no way out. You haven't taken the time just yet to step outside of this. and look to see what's available for you or what you can change. Just this overall feeling of just feeling like shit is what I'm getting. Just depressed and just, kind of anxious. Just not a great feeling. What you don't realize, my friends, is when you look at things from a different perspective. All right? When you wake up and instead of ABC, you do XYZ. And what I mean by that, an example that Spirit is sharing with me, perhaps you wake up, you hit your alarm and you're like, oh my God, I can't believe I have to go to work. Oh, I can't believe this is another weekday. When is it going to be Friday? If in fact you're off on weekends, right? Spirit wants you to take a look at this in a twofold way, because it will matter in which the direction in which you choose to go in. Number one, have you been feeling this week after week after week after week? Okay? Has it been like this for months? Or is this just a period of time where you kind of hit a bump? In figuring out this portion of how you're feeling and your current situation will set the trajectory of the path in which you need to take to get out of this. So we'll give you some examples. If you've just been going through a bit of a rut, right, and you were fine a couple months ago, but you're just kind of feeling the humdrum of it all, very little is needed in these types of situations to turn the tide. Do something for yourself. Take a day off. Schedule a plan or an outing that makes you happy. Okay? Just do something out of the ordinary, kind of to snap you out of it. All right? If you take your days off to do things you have to do, right? Laundry, clean, groceries, whatever. Try to get it all done in one day and give yourself the following day and plan something that makes you happy, that you enjoy. If it's going to the beach for the day, all right? If it's binging a show you've been wanting just to relax and do nothing for the day. Sometimes that brings the greatest joy and pleasure to our life. Just getting that time and attention away from everything, okay? Some of you just need a minor reset is what Spirit is sharing. Then others of you that have been kind of in this situation for months and months and you can't seem to get out of it, need to go a little bit deeper, okay? It may require more than just taking some time and attention to yourself. You're kind of beyond that. It's more of an examination of what's going on in your life making you feel this way. So, as an example that Spirit is sharing with me is in regards to, let's say, your career, your job, whatever is going on in that aspect. If you are to the point, my friends, and it seems like some of you are, if you are to the point where you just can't even, you don't even want to get dressed to go into work. You don't even want to log into the system. The dread is so deep, you need to figure out why. Okay? Has the job run its course? Are you having many difficulties with perhaps personalities there that you're just trying to avoid the drama and the BS that comes along with it? Figure out what it is about this position, okay? And take steps to overcome this and get out of it. Now, they're showing me that some of you have kind of maxed out the position that you're currently in. You're no longer learning anything new. It is too routine, it is too humdrum, and you desire more, right? You want more for your career and your life. Start taking the steps of looking internally to positions at your current employer. Perhaps there's something that you wanted to try that you've never tried. Perhaps you can add something to your position, okay, to bring it back to life. They're also showing me that there are projects that you could admit yourself to that are really going to show who you are and your value. So take a look into that. And others of you at your current employer, you've hit the ceiling. Okay, you've hit the max ceiling and it's time to look out. It's time to perhaps Put your resume out there. Look at other jobs. It never hurts to look. And it also shows, it kind of gives you also the opportunity to make you realize when you build a resume, when you update a resume, all the skills, everything you have contributed over the years. And you're like, wow, I'm really valuable. Okay? And this position is no longer serving me. Okay? The hangman and the fool, you're going to have to dive deep. Look at things from a different perspective. Okay? They're also showing me some of you individuals have been in your careers. Let's say you've been in the health career, okay, the healthcare career for, I don't know, 10 years, just as an example. And you feel like you don't know anything outside of that. They want you to go outside of it. They want you to go outside of those feelings and thoughts. Understand that the skills that you've acquired in the healthcare field, it can absolutely transmit into other sectors, right? You multitask here. You work long hours. Think of the projects you've done. Think of the care you've given others, right? Think of all those things that you've done at this career. Those are easily transferable into other sectors. Some of you have been yearning to try something else, something completely outside of your field. I use healthcare as an example because that's the example that Spirit gave to us. But some of you are kind of going from one end of the spectrum to the other. And you're thinking, you can't do that. That's impossible. My friends, nothing's impossible and it's never too late. Okay? That's the beauty of your life. Taking a chance and stepping outside of what you know is very much the kickstart many of you need to get to where you want to go in this next part of your life. So in doing this, an opportunity is absolutely going to present itself. In allowing yourself to look outside of what you know, okay, you're going to find an opportunity that is right up your alley. And a lot of you are going to have a tremendous amount of doubt. You're going to even talk yourself out of it. Some of you will not even go into this next layer and you'll remain here stagnant, okay, until you kind of hit a brick wall and realize, okay, it's time. So for everyone, timing is going to be differently. But look at the cards that come from this. I want you to see this. The Six of Wands and the World, right? You're going from this energy, this feeling hopeless and just sad and depressed. And you're going to step outside your comfort zone. And when you do, that opportunity is going to present itself and a whole new layer of your life is going to emerge. Okay? Spirit is currently highlighting these two cards. If you're bold enough, my dear friends, to make this jump, okay, to go outside of what you know and to take some chances and get some confidence in you, be humble during this process, know that Spirit is with you, all right? Ask for guidance. Know that people love and support you. You're going to get to where you want to go, Leo. But you've got to stand up and get it done, right? You've got to make it happen, all right? Even before I had the opportunity to draw your Spirit Animal Oracle card, this one popped out of the fray. So let's go ahead and see what it has to say. Fox, opportunities. You must be quick to move out of your comfort zone. What? Especially when the situation calls for immediate responsiveness and flexibility. Open your mind to new ways of doing things. Once you do, get ready for good luck and opportunities coming your way. Listen, out of all these cards, this is absolutely amazing. Spirit is just wanting to reiterate that if you take the chance and step out of your comfort zone, beautiful things are coming your way, opportunities, okay? And you're going to be out of this, okay? Out of this humdrum, out of this stress, out of this feeling of hopelessness, and you're going to be in a whole new layer of your life, my friends. Until next month, we'll see you soon.